get myself set up here. I just need to put my backpack on and we'll be right to go. All right, here we are. I just had to take a quick piss when I first got in here, so hence the reason why I started the stream just a couple of minutes later. So, where are we going first, guys? We might just follow the trail around. Go and see some little bit. Welcome, how are you? Welcome into the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope the audio is sounding good. I've got the mic set up, but yeah, we'll start here and I guess just make our way around. Unless there's something that you guys want to see particularly first. I'm really looking forward to the butterfly house actually, guys. That is going to be really cool. Anyway, big day ahead. Let's get started. Caribou, hello, welcome. We've got a reticulated python. That's going to be pretty cool. But anyway, we will make our way through. Hello, Nix, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome in. Nathan, good morning to you. Nathan, did you see? I cannot believe what happened yesterday with the cricket. Game over in 2 days. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, I'm happy being an Aussie, an Australian fan, but you know what I mean. You know, like it's just not good for cricket to be having a 2-day test match. But winter time. Welcome into the stream. We have literally just arrived at the zoo. Where we got here, Lemur Island. We will we'll go through here. We'll go through this trail entry through here and see how we go. All right, we got. I hope I can take my phone in here, guys. Yeah. Just no food, I guess. All right, let's see how we go. Good, that's awesome to hear, Nix. I'm glad to hear that. I'm a bit tired, but I'm doing all right. Am I allowed to be in here or not? There's keepers up there. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Looks really cool. Just can't believe. Yeah, look. I wouldn't really blame that, Nathan. Ring-tailed lemur. Known to have the largest vocal repertoire. Consists of scent marking, stick fighting. All right. Stacey, welcome. How are you doing? Looks really cool. Yeah, it's only just started. Oh, there's some up here. Go and see them, guys. They're up in the huts. Oh, here we are. It's a bit overcast and rainy today, so sorry about that. I thought the weather would be a bit better than what it is, but that's all right.
Hey, morning.
If you're an animal, what would you be? I would be a dog. Geez, I don't know what animal I'd be. That's probably a cheetah because I can run fast. Yeah, I got here like literally as soon as the zoo opened, so I was yeah, one of the first people here. Geez, they're athletic, aren't they? This one's just chilling. Showtime. They're really cute actually. They're pretty cool looking.
But if you guys also walk off the bridge, and then you peek there, I have a feeling they're all there, waiting for brekkie.
Lowering your collar to program Benny.
Just walk up here, my guys. Oh, I need to fix this camera. Hold on. I mean, sorry, not the camera, the bloody gimbal, guys. I don't. There we go. That's better. Going on holiday with my family. I don't know where to go. Any ideas? Depends on where you are actually going. Winter, like where are you located? If you're in Australia, then visit the Gold Coast. But if you're not in Australia, then I have no idea. I'm sorry. Are you allowed to share breakfast? No, Stacey. When I walked in here, that was a big no-no for these lemurs. So, yeah, unfortunately, no. I'll move along, guys. We'll go to our. We'll keep following the trail around. Unless you guys want to have a look at them for a bit longer. They are very cute, aren't they? We have 3 picks so far: Spain, Australia, Italy. I'll say Australia because Australia is such a big country. You can see so many different things here. Whereas, Spain and Italy, obviously beautiful countries, but they're quite small. So I would say Australia should be your pick there. Triple G, welcome. How are you doing? I've only just got here at the zoo. How are you doing? Madagascar movie. Yeah, pretty much, Stacey. Zoo looks huge from the map at the beginning. Yeah, Nathan, it looks yeah, pretty big. It's I don't know how, like, yeah, I'm not sure like how big in size the zoo is, but they are. Sizzle, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you very much, Sizzle. Favorite Christmas movie? Probably The Polar Express. What's yours? At the time, what's your favorite Christmas movie? Triple G's in the house. He sure is. Here he is. Is he trying to open that? Smart bugger. He was trying to open that door. Maybe the Santa Claus movie. Yeah, they're good movies, aren't they? Oh, they're getting their breakfast, guys. Fuck, there's a lot of them. Isn't there? Have I done Wordle before? No, I haven't actually. Man, I can't believe how athletic these little guys are. Holy moly. What the hell? You just jumped out. Did you guys see that? Man, I am stunned at how athletic these lemurs are. No, that was pretty funny. Yeah, it was really, yeah. Yeah. Bully, yes. Yeah, that one was a bit of a bully, wasn't he? This one here. Maybe he's the kingpin of the group. Fun fact, ringtail lemurs have glands on their wrists that they rub all over their tail to signal their mating status and interest. Sizzle, thank you for that. I didn't realise it. But geez, they're pretty fucking cool looking animals, aren't they? That's awesome to hear, Stacey. Glad to hear you're doing well. I'm glad to see you in the stream too. That's why they said no food. Yeah, that's right, Nathan. I guess, yeah, they can easy get out. They're very athletic. They got a little bit of meat as well. What time is it for me? It is 9:16 a.m. It is yeah, early in the morning. What about for you, winter time? What time is it for you? I'm glad to hear. Jesus, there we go. Fuck, they're so athletic for their size. Oh my god. Yeah, it's good to hear, Triple. I'm yeah, glad to hear you're doing well. It's good to see you in the stream. Mate, I'm actually really enjoying these lemurs. They are so cool. Nice to be seen. Yeah, it has been a little while, Stacey, but yeah, it's always awesome to see you in the stream, and I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I saw your comment like 3 times on my post, but yeah, I see it was a technical difficulty. What's this little fella doing? Hey, hello. Are you a little bit cold? Looks like you're shivering a bit. Surely not, it's not that cold. Hello, Hayley. Welcome into the stream. 3:17 p.m. Okay. Much better time for me to be streaming for you, Triple. Usually it's night time for you when I'm live. Yeah, welcome, Hayley. Welcome in. How are you doing? Foreign foods have damaged digestion and even death, so it must keep it on a very strict diet. I'm sure there are like people that do come in here and have like fed them something else, but majority of people do the right thing. I am off work today, yes. Triple, I have a day off work today. Oh, what's this guy doing? Is he going to be able to get down there? Surely. I actually have to put my phone on low power mode, guys, so I'll be just 1 second. Just give me a sec. He's back for part 2. Yes, he is back for part 2, yeah. It's awesome to have you here, Hayley. Thank you, welcome. Thomas, it's reverse for us today. Afternoon for me, morning for you. Yeah, we are completely reversed, Stacey. Usually it's the other way around. Heading back to work next week, gonna be gone 14 days. Triple. Whereabouts do you work? All right, guys, sorry, we're back. I just had to put low power mode on and like delete all my apps. or like the apps were open, so I can hopefully get my battery to last just a bit longer. All right, let's get out of here and move on. Oh, push. There we go. Black and white ruffed lemur. Okay, so these are different kind of lemurs, are they? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Nice that they full run of the place and you can get right up. Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome how they've set this up. Actually, yeah, Sizzle. I'm going to work on Wednesday. What are you doing for work, Winter? Oil sands, McMurray. I run heavy equipment operator. Triple, that's awesome. That'd be, yeah, pretty tough job though as well. Like I've got my heavy rigid license and I drive the horse truck sometimes. So that's, yeah, nothing compared to what the machinery that you'd be operating. Fernando, welcome. How are you doing? Awesome to see you in the stream. How's the audio, guys? I've got the new mic on again, so yeah, let me know how it is. You're at work now a little bit. You're at the airport. No, you're not actually at the airport, are you? You work at like a. Sounds great. Thank you, Sizzle. I'm glad the mic was a good investment. Have you seen I'm a Celebrity get you out of here? I have seen a little bit of that. I haven't like sat down and watched full episodes, but I have seen it. Yeah. All right. Let's move along. Audio sounds great. Yep, cold and windy today. What's the temperature there a little bit? Audio sounds good. Thank you, Haley. Oh, is that a spider web? It is. All right. Let's just move around here. Audio's, yeah. I watched the replay of the Melbourne Cup. Good race. Yeah, Triple, awesome race. And the winner of the Melbourne Cup, we used to train him. But unfortunately, yeah, he was sold when Colin McKenna died, who was the horse's owner. And yeah, it was awesome to see him go on and win the cup. I don't want to be saying like, oh, you know, being a bit arrogant, but I always thought that that horse had, you know, tons of ability. I reckon Mickey Mouse could have rode him. He was going to win that Melbourne Cup no matter what. He did that with a lot of authority. And I think he's only had 15 starts as well. He's only going to keep getting better. So, yeah, half yours. Very, very good horse. Oh, did you go with your niece or nephews? No, just by myself, Sizzle. And I took you guys along with me. 16 degrees, that's not too cold a little bit. That's all right. As long as it feels like temperature's not too bad. All right, I'll move along to our to the next animals, guys. If you're just joining, guys, we're here at the Melbourne Zoo. So stick around if you want to see some animals. If you want me to go somewhere in particular, let me know. I'm really looking forward to going into the butterfly enclosure, to be honest, and the obviously the reptiles. But if you guys wanted me to go to somewhere in particular, let me know. We can spend some more time there. Western lowland gorilla. Here we go, guys. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Shit, sorry guys. I used to go to the National Zoo here in Washington, DC fairly often. Some gorillas, Stacey. Any big cat? Yeah, they're all here. Sizzle. Yeah, I'll get to them through our stream, but yeah, they're definitely here at the they're here at the zoo. Lions and tigers, yeah, we'll go and visit them triple. Very much looking forward to seeing them as well.
Look at them! Nearly as big as your gorilla.
They kind of look like my older brother, I reckon, these guys. He looks a bit like a gorilla. Always enjoyed the great apes.
Oh, there's the other one. There's the other one. Oh, he's gone in the stone. Well, there he is.
You know, the gorilla's always pretty cool to see too, Sizzle. So I just lagged, so... yes, I have seen that show before winter.
Oh, they're feeding him. I wonder if
I don't really, you know, I haven't really sat down and watched a full episode, but I have seen bits and pieces of it, yeah.
Oh, she's calling one. There must be another one. He must be out of there.
Yeah, there was another one. It went in the box. There's another. I've seen one more.
All right, I might move along, guys.
They might come, I reckon, because she's
Unless you guys want to
shaking their food.
chill out here for a bit longer. Oh, let me know. But yeah, sorry guys. I'm sure your brother will appreciate that comparison. Oh, don't worry, I've told him before, Nathan. I've told him that before many times. Watched one the other day and they ate fish eyes. Yuck, that's disgusting, Winter. Yeah, Sizzle, the weather is, it rained a lot last night, like way more than I thought. So I'm actually really glad that I put Joda's rain sheet on last night, guys, because it pissed down rain. We had about, I think we had 15, 20 mils. And yeah, it's sort of extended to this morning. It's wet, a bit dreary, overcast. So yeah. See if we can see anything around this side. Well, I can't see any in there. It was raining all day today. Lucky I didn't have school, college. Yeah, very lucky you didn't have school or college in winter. Sizzle Moon, did you have a good night's sleep? Hopefully no bad, yeah. Hopefully you got a bit of a better sleep last night, Sizzle. Maybe I'll turn my phone brightness down just a tad as well. I really want to make this battery last as long as I can. Is that a trick question? It's a link between gorillas and mobile phones. It's great that it's not overcrowded, screaming children. Yeah, at this stage it's pretty good. I got here as soon as the zoo opened, so yeah, at this stage, all good. But that could happen later on in the stream, who knows? But for now, yeah, we are good. Oh, they're calling you. The world's colonies that provide a critical habitat for eastern lowland gorillas in Central Africa. So there you go. Got about 4 hours rest, so we'll likely take a nap before bed. That's all right. Naps are good. Animals at the DC Zoo are always more active in the mornings when it's feeding time. Yeah, they know their routines, don't they? Sizzle, they're not silly. Did you see the legendary Alan No, I did not see that actually, Nathan. That's news to me. That's, yeah, very sad news. My little sister just turned 2, and you know what they say, terrible twos, yeah. I know all about that with my niece. Yeah.
They unscrewed the drain pipe and got out into the kitchen.
Thank you very much for that, Stacey. Can't see these animals in here, guys. I don't know where they are. Otters. Okay, in India, China, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore. Yeah, I can't see them anywhere. Oh no, there they are. There they are. Zoom in. There's some otters. Double tap the screen, guys. Yeah, give us a like, a share. Stick around if you're enjoying the stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I just had a power nap. Got to run, get supper soon, but no worries, Triple. That's all right. Like I said, I'm going to be live for a very long time. So, yeah, feel free to just drop in and out when you like. There's, yeah. Yeah, they are very cute, aren't they? Alan Moffat. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on. Can I go up this trail here? I think I can. Holy shit, look at the bamboo. Oh shit. Let's come in here. Ooh. Oh, look out, here we go. Black-headed python.
Look at the legs. Ooh, these are cool. Superhero!
I don't know if I've told you guys, but the black-headed python is the snake that I'm thinking about getting when I eventually buy my own house. So here it is, the black-headed python. They are a beautiful snake. They've got a lovely black head on them. I'm always surprised how large otters can be. Yeah, it was hard to see on the video because I was so far, or on the stream because I was so far away. But yeah, they did have some size about them actually. Yeah, you can't really see his jet black head from here, but yeah, they've got a jet black head which they poke out and they soak up the like the UV rays and the sunshine from their head, which warms up their entire body, which is pretty cool. They're typically they eat other reptiles as well as their main food source. They do accept eating rodents, but out in the wild, their main sort of diet, yeah, is other snakes and that. Yeah, there we go. That sort of explains what I was saying about their head. Yeah, a beautiful snake they are. Absolutely gorgeous snakes. I need to go to bed. No worries, Windsor. Thanks for coming into the stream. I appreciate that. I will catch you later. Thank you very, very much. Was a Canadian born, dominated V8 racing in Australia, 70s, 80s, won at Bathurst on multiple occasions. He's considered a legend in Australian motorsport. What have we got here? Forest dragon. Okay, I don't really know too much about these kind of lizards, guys, but yeah, there he is. Yeah, I do not know much about these ones at all. what have we got in here? Spiky-tailed skink and a rock monitor. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there is a monkey going fucking apeshit out there. All right, I'll move along, guys. We'll keep going. I'll get out of here. Am I allowed to go in this area or not? I don't think so. Yeah, they're locked. All right. All right, very cool. Oh, watch the big puddle there. Don't want to stand in that. They have blue-tailed skinks in northeast here in the United States. I don't know if we have ones with a blue tail, but we've got ones with a blue tongue. They can actually get to be quite big lizards. I used to have a pet one when I was a kid. Sounds like a howl. Yeah, it sure did. Stacey, it was. I can't believe the mic picked that up. I thought it was going to be kind of noise cancelling, this microphone. Where are the otters, guys?
There's no one here because this is how it gets round. He goes round there.
Rowan, it's over here.
Left hippo at home, that's okay.
Go have a look in that window. Look,
There's one on this side as well.
can you see it?
No,
There's no
there's
one
not.
this side because he just goes round.
That's cool.
He just goes round.
Oh, okay, it's just one hippo in here, is that? There's no hippos there. Hippo's just there in the corner. Right, you make
Pygmy hippopotamus. If you guys can see the feet of it. He's just chilling. So I can get a view from this side. Oh, no. Oh, wait, you guys won't be able to see from there.
Mummy's over here.
There we are. Looks like he's sleeping. Actually.
I don't need this. I just get this.
Hippopotamus, yeah. Why, but you're he's as good as it was when you were playing with Joda. Right, I'll get out of this spot. Yeah, I don't know why that would be actually. Sizzle, I guess it's because maybe I've got 5G, maybe that's why. I was hoping the mic wouldn't really pick up too many sounds from other people, so I might try and I don't have the fluffy thing on it today, guys, so maybe I might put the fluffy thing on, that might help. But yeah, I just noticed that the mic was picking up, yeah, everything in there. It was a pygmy hippo, yes, sizzle. Yeah, it wasn't one of those huge ones, but yeah, still probably pretty dangerous, I'd imagine. All right, let's continue through the jungle, guys. For those of you that are just joining and coming through the stream, I am here at the Melbourne Zoo, so welcome in. We're going to have a big day here, big day of streaming, so feel free to leave a comment if you want me to go somewhere, if you want me to yeah, see a certain animal, then let me know. We've got a request for the tigers and lions. We'll get to them, and we'll spend a fair bit of time there. I might even make a poll actually in a minute. If you've got any poll questions you'd like me to add in, then let me know. What have we got up here, I wonder? Let's see. Let's see what we got up here. Can help gorillas in the wild by recycling your old phone. That's what all that information was about before. Yeah, okay. Oh. Sorry guys, my gimbal's, I'm trying to get my gimbal to be bloody stable. I keep pressing the wrong button on it. Oh, here we are. Is this the one that was calling out before? That's the kind that took the internet by storm last year when the baby was born. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I didn't see that actually, Sizzle. I did not see that.
Having breakfast, that monkey. There's down there having his breakfast. Yum yum. Oh, hello. He's got bloodshot eyes. He was out late last night. They're great.
Oh no, that's his leg. I thought he was holding.
Got a monkey in here, Stacey. I don't know what kind of monkey he is, but yeah. Is he enjoying some breakfast? All right, we'll move along. I'd kind of like to see the bird aviary and see what kinds of bird species varieties you all have there. Oh, okay, Sizzle, yeah, we'll definitely do that. After I finish, like, get out of these sort of jungle and gorilla, monkey, lemur, hippo area, I'll yeah, we'll go and find, see if I can see where the bird aviary is. I wish I had given me a map. They didn't give me a map like they did at the wildlife park or anything, so. Fuck, that's a funny looking monkey. Yeah, hairy it is. Whoa, look out, look out. Oh, I'm still zoomed in. Oh, here, right?
Just there.
I think they've got a special film on this so that they can't see
Not
us.
disturbed, yeah, that's good. That's great.
But it means it's hard to see.
They're having a chat. Can I have some of yours, please?
I already heard you mention the butterfly room. Yeah, no, that'll be that's gonna be pretty cool to go and see. That's yeah. He looks a bit like a spider monkey or a rhesus. I'll have a look in a sec.
Yum.
Eastern black and white Colobus. And that's That's where they're found. Jakia, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome in. Right, I'll move along, guys.
You want to have a look in the window, Ellie?
You know, something funny about the butterfly enclosure, actually, guys. My younger brother, are there any other more of these Colobus monkeys in here? I can't see them. Yeah, but butterfly enclosure. We come to this, my family and I come to this zoo many, many years ago when I was just a kid. I would have only been, I don't know, maybe 12, 13, so a long time ago. And my little younger brother at the time, one of my younger brothers, he asked my mum, are there butterflies in the butterfly enclosure? And me and my other two brothers, we pissed ourselves laughing. We couldn't believe that he asked such a silly question.
Is that the kind you want? Like kind of like that little
See down
tiny.
here. Leo, down
Or
there.
you want a bigger one?
See, they've got long
Oh,
tails.
they're right down there.
Can you see it, Leo?
Correction, I mean lion-tailed
Can you see it? Look.
lemur. There's some sort of, yeah. I think, but these ones, they're right there. Don't know if you guys can see. Yeah.
No, here, look here. Yes, no, look, come here. Have a look.
No, this is the
Grace, have a look. Here, this one monkey.
Move along.
Some gibbons have arms 2 meters. You're about, come over here a little bit, look. You're about 1 meter. Some of them are 2 meters.
All right. Shit, it's a bit slippery, this wood. Here's some black and white. Yeah, that's the one I sizzle. Fuck, they're hairy looking. They probably come from, you know, a pretty dry. I don't know if, well, like it looks like they were from Africa from the map. So they're probably not used to, you know, the cold climates we get down here in Victoria. Stand corrected. When you visit, you must always take one with you. I want to spend a fair bit of time in there actually, Stacey. That's, I reckon, in my opinion, one of the coolest. Oh,
Recycling? Did someone say
yeah, one of the coolest. Yeah, one of the coolest places to go at the zoo, I think, the butterfly enclosure. So I will definitely spend a lot of time in there. I might even, you know, once we're actually in there, I'll probably stop talking for a while and just sort of let you guys watch and just soak it all in. It's a really, really cool place. Oh, this is back to the gorillas the first gorillas that we saw, guys. Just another angle of the enclosure, like right at the backside this time. But they are, yeah, way up there. So we'll move along. Maybe he thought it was just a cocoon. Possibly. Yeah, you never know. But yeah, my younger brother, when we went to the butterfly enclosure, he asked that. That was a very, very funny question for him to ask. He denies that he asked that question, but he certainly did. He certainly asked it, because we can remember it as clear as day.
No, this is the right way. They're just.
Oh, here we go, guys. Here.
Hey, Matilda.
At least the few children that are there are very well behaved, not screaming and running around like wild animals themselves, which is what I fairly often saw when I went to the National Zoo here. Yeah, so far they've all been pretty good. Sizzle, I know it's very exciting for them, but surely, you know, when they are running around and screaming and carrying on like that, the parents can just simply say, hey, come on guys, just settle down a little bit. But yeah, so far here, they've all been pretty cool. Yeah, Hayley, awesome animals, gorillas. Don't know if you heard before, but yeah, I reckon they look like they look a bit like my older brother, these gorillas. What is this one doing?
Oh, that also remember doing these for me. Oh, look, they're playing up there.
They are eating some grass.
Yeah, they're eating lots of grass. And tree leaves.
Right, I'll move along, guys. Pretty cool to have a look at them there. So there might be a couple of others in here somewhere. I'm not sure where they'd be, but yeah. Maybe another angle. Here we are. Who wins in a fight, guys? 100 men or one gorilla? Who we got? Who you guys got? Chihuahua, hello, welcome into the stream. How are you doing? Welcome, I'm glad you could make it in Chihuahua. We're here at the Melbourne Zoo. Been live for about 50 minutes now, roughly. One gorilla, you reckon, Nathan? Oh, I'm going to disagree. I reckon 100 men win. We'll try and find some silverback gorillas later on, but I'm going to go with 100 men. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Oh, look out. I'll go on this side. Silverbacks are awesome. Before or after brekkie? Oh, yeah, good call, Stacey. I'm going to go before brekkie when they're hungry. Silverbacks are awesome. Yeah, they are. They're fucking huge too. I reckon, yeah, 100 men would definitely suffer some casualties, but I reckon just the simple power in numbers would end up overwhelming the gorilla. Where? Chihuahua, Melbourne Zoo we are at. We're at the Melbourne Zoo. Exit. All right. Actually, all right, that was pretty cool, guys. We've just gone through the gorilla, hippo, lemur, Hello, Jason. Welcome. How are you doing? Go back to the map. What did you guys say? You wanted to see a bird aviary, I think Sizzle said. So I'll go and actually have a look at the map, see if I can find where it is, and see if we can make our way there. No dramas a little bit, that is fine. As I said, you know, I'm gonna be live like all day, so do not stress at all. Thank you, Chihuahua, I appreciate that. That is awesome. If there's any animal you want to see, Chihuahua, let me know.
What do you want to see, my love? Which animals do you want to see?
What are we looking for? We're looking for a bird aviary, okay. Oh, we've got an Amazon aviary. They're not particularly Aussie birds.
You want to go see the gorillas and the hippopotamus?
We just went through that green part there, guys.
That sound good?
The pink part that we were going to go to, it's right next to it. You got otters, tigers, wetlands aviary, orangutans, rainforest, the butterfly house too. So we could probably jump in there, or would you guys rather go through the purple part and we go the Komodo dragon, red pandas, carousel. Yeah. Who the men might money generally go on the gorilla with the strength of 10 men. That's a good call, I guess. You know, it can go either way. But yeah, I'll just go to the pink area, I think, guys. We'll go into the butterfly enclosure too. So yeah, we'll just go down there and yeah. Oh, the Australian, the Aussie part of the park is up here, so yeah. Yeah, it's very well laid out, isn't it? All right, let's go and where I go? Chihuahua, the Melbourne Zoo. So we will see a lot of animals here today, Chihuahua, and then I'll try and get back home and do a live stream with Joda tonight too. It could be late by the time I get home with him, but I'll still try and do a live stream with him as well because everyone loves Joda. He's a beautiful boy. Yes, a little bit. They're pretty butterflies. I'm pretty sure that butterfly enclosure is down in this area, so we will just go and have a look. Go and have a look. So we'll go down here. I hope the gimbal's like not being too shaky and the footage is pretty stable. Would you like to? Oh, I'm happy to go anywhere. I'm having an awesome time coming out here, seeing all the animals. So it doesn't bother me, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool to go and see. Yeah, everything really. What are we looking at in here, guys?
That's cool. Why do you don't end up in it? Don't pull that, Samuel. She's licked my face. Oh, look, they're moving. Oh, they're going now. Well, good timing, guys. Good timing. Hold your hand, please.
I love the otters.
Small crawl otter. There they are.
Yeah, they are happy, aren't they? Hello. They're hanging out.
If it's not interesting you, please feel free to skip it. Sizzle, I'm an animal lover, so happy to just have a look at everything.
And now there's military precision. They plonked down.
Stephen, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Good to see you here. Where are you watching from, Stephen? Jeez, they're making some weird noises. All right, I'll move along. Surely that's not to scale. Because if it is, they're fucking way bigger than what I thought, those rhinos. Hold on. Something smells like piss. I'll come through here. What's in here? Pied stilt. Look at their skinny legs. Fuck, they've got really skinny legs. Chihuahua. I'm guessing you're asking to see a koala. There is like an Australian section of the zoo, and I will get to it. So you will see some koalas soon. So don't stress. We'll get there. It's like a wetlands. And then don't forget, I will do a part 2 stream as well, because I will stop for lunch at around 1:30ish, or sorry, 12:30ish. Oh, look out. That's a tiger, guys. It's just they don't really come out too much in the mornings. There's a tiger. Look out. So here we are. One of my favourite animals, guys. There you go, there he is.
Oh my god, the tiger! Oh my god. Ah, whoa!
He usually does big walks around, right?
Oh, we're coming over.
He'll probably be walking around.
Last time I was in a butterfly exhibit, I was with friends from out of town, and one since passed away, so every time I see a butterfly, I still think of him fondly. And his silly, funny giggle. It's amazing how things like that can bring back memories of old people that we used to, were very close friends with who since passed away. I was actually talking with my friend Todd on Halo last night, and yeah, we were having chats about my old friend that we used to play Halo with, so I can completely understand where you're coming from there, Sizzle. Now, where'd that tiger go? Where did that tiger go, guys? Yeah, so, but yeah, very sorry for the lost Sizzle, but yeah, where'd he go? I can't see him. I'll move along. I think it's about half the size they are, because they are enormous. Unless it's not like it's not. I don't think it's a Siberian tiger. Might get a better view over here, will we? Sure, you can see everyone. Yeah, absolutely, Nathan. He'd be able to see every single person for sure. Where'd he go though? They are apex predators. Sounds like somebody took nature's piss off a bit too literally and pissed in the corner. It's got to be this thing. I'll definitely come back through here, guys, because yeah, I love tigers. Obviously my favourite animal, one of my favourite animals. So I'll definitely come back through here eventually, or later on in the stream.
Occasionally you can see them kind of stalking around the back.
Hutan, Sumatran tiger. So not the biggest species, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a big. You're saying hurry up, daddy. No, you can't climb a tree.
No, but you've only got one arm.
You need 2 arms and a tail to climb that one.
We'll keep moving along, but I will come back to the tiger. Oh, here he is, guys.
Wow! What good time. Yeah, look at the tiger, not the tree.
It is green, buddy.
Good job. High five. That was great timing.
Yeah, see that tiger?
Hold on. The zookeepers in DC hide food around their enclosures so they can get at least some exercise. Otherwise, they just lie around and can't wait to be fed. So what kind of engages? Yeah, that's valid. I can understand why they would do that. Sizzle. Because yeah, you're right. Otherwise, they'd just simply, be pretty lazy because they know where their meal is coming from, I guess. Good shape, not overweight. That's good. Yeah, no, he looks a very healthy tiger. Sizzle. I actually think the tiger that we saw at the wildlife park was a little bit bigger than this one, but they did say that that one, the wildlife park, Ballarat, was he was like a hybrid. Like I think he was like a Sumatran and a Siberian put together or something. Let's keep moving on. And live, just over an hour. Okay, that's cool. That's good, guys. Stream is doing well. 20 likes, 11 people in at the moment. A word of invertebrates. All right. So we're getting into the bugs in that now, are we, guys? I think. Fuck, I thought I just saw a crocodile, but I didn't. Beetles, spiders. Not sure if we're too keen on the spiders, but we'll see. Leaf insects, bees. All right. I reckon I might get that fluffy thing out of my thing and put it on my mic. See how we go. Because the mic is picking up a lot of background noise. Unless it's not bothering you guys, that's all right. Jumping spiders are cute. Yeah, they are. Actually, I will agree with that. Don't mind those ones, but huntsman spiders and what have you, not very nice. I'd rather stay away from them. Melbourne Zoo Invertebrate Garden. Okay, so they've sort of set this garden up specifically for bees, I guess. Redwater Archives, where you at? I'm at the Melbourne Zoo. Welcome. How are you doing? we're just strolling through, having a look at all the animals, and yeah, if there's anything you want to see, then let me know. I am going to go back to the tiger a bit later though. I'm pretty keen to, I'm pretty keen to see everything really. I'm pretty sure that most animals in captivity are now part of the mating program with animals from other zoos to keep the bloodlines fresh, keep the numbers in upward motion as they are endangered. Yes, particularly for our tigers, who are a very endangered species. Isn't too bad. It's quieter than the aquarium. All right, well that's okay then, if that is the case, Nathan.
You don't want to go in there? Samuel, we can go in there and go check that out.
All right, we'll just go up here. Apparently there's orangutans up here. Okay, I'll have a look.
Come on, honey.
Do you see the flowers?
Whoa, I didn't see that. Yeah, I don't know, I'll give it a go, see if it actually helps the background noise, because there are starting to get a lot of kids that are starting to scream again, guys, so I'll just pop that thing on my mic, see if it helps or not. Oh, sorry guys, just bear with me a second. I'm going to try and do this with one arm. Like the noise though. Surely you can't like the noise of screaming kids. Oh. Punch Buggy, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. It's good to see you here, Punch Buggy. Always lovely to see you come into my stream. Yeah, we are at the zoo. Not far off. I'm about to go into the butterfly enclosure, so stick around, guys, if you are keen to go in there. Hold on, I'm just putting the little fluffy thing on the mic. All right, let's see how that goes. Oh. All right, how's that? Okay, hopefully that helps the background noise of the screaming kids. If it's like affecting the noise too much, guys, let me know as well, and I'll actually take it off. Hold on. I want to move this down a little bit. Fuck. Hold on. I'm in a bit of all sorts here, actually. Hear it more. Really good mic. Surely not. I just put the fluffy thing on. But yeah, I bought this mic yesterday, actually. Redwater Archives. So yeah, I thought I gave it a test run yesterday out with Joda. Everyone seemed to think it went pretty good. So I can clip that on. Oh. What have I done here? What the fuck? Hold on. All right, there we go. Doing good, just got home. I had work today, super tired. Sweet butterfly enclosures are cool. One time I went into this parakeet enclosure at one of the aquariums in Connecticut. It was an odd placement, but yeah, that's a bit strange, Punch Buggy, but yeah, it would have been very, very fun. That would have been awesome, actually. All right, if I just chuck my thing here. All right, there we go. Hopefully that's good enough. Let's make our way through again. Let's go, guys. We'll go through that way later. We'll go into the butterfly enclosure. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Hold on. What has happened here?
Monkey.
Bloody thing. Guys, I'm trying to... Hold on, let me go and sit down again.
Sorry?
It's like disconnected from my phone. This is very annoying. Sorry, guys. What in the fuck have I done to it? It's like it's... Sounds actually better without the microphone. We could hear the birds singing and everything. You'd rather me take the mic off, would you say, Sizzle, and just use the phone mic? Do you reckon that'd be better? But you would hear, everything else. So let me know. Guess we can hear him with it too. Never mind, my bad. It's all good, Thomas. We're just thankful you were taking us around. No, that's all right, Nathan. I'm just trying to... I don't understand what is going on with this. Hold on. All right, you guys are on phone mic now. Just give me a second. Just turn that back on. That way, I guess we can hear him and the two. All right, so we're on. There we go. We're fully connected up to the mic again, guys. There we are. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, the gimbal's decided to shit itself now. We're having a lot of luck today. Bloody hell. Hold on. Sorry, guys. This is a bloody technology. I'll tell you what, guys. There we are. We're back. We are back, guys. I'm just going to say that too. Appreciate taking it. Yeah, no, it's pleasure. Like I said, it's my day off work, so it's always good to get out and do something and do something fun, and why not take you guys along too? So it's an absolute pleasure. I was just going to say, agreed. Thank you, Punch Buggy, again. Yeah, these technical issues are being very, very annoying. I hope. Sorry, guys. I'll just connect that back into my phone. There we are. There we are. All right. Mic is back in. Phone is in the gimbal, working fine. All right, let's go. But yeah, as I said, if you guys would, if it would be better without the mic, let me know. If the fluffy thing on the mic is too much and you can't really hear that much background noise, then let me know as well. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Just don't be afraid to give feedback, whether good or bad, guys. So yeah, let's go into the butterfly enclosure, the thing that we've all been waiting for. Share it around to everyone that you yeah, you think would like it. Yeah, give the stream a like, smash the likes on it. All right, this is not how I remember it though. It's like it's warm in here. Jesus. All right, I don't know if you guys can really see them, but they're everywhere. Yeah, I don't remember. I remember it being a lot different to this when I was a kid. I remember there being more butterflies, actually, to be honest. Jeez, it's warm in here. I'd spend all day in here. Yeah, it's fairly big. Geez, that's a big one. Man, I'm going to walk out of here and it's going to feel really cold. Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Come, my lady, come, my lady. You're my butterfly, sugar, baby. I was listening to that song on the way down here, actually, guys, on the drive down. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little yellow one there. It's very pretty. Cairns birdwing distribution right up the top of Australia, right there. And for you guys that are international, I'll show you guys where I live. I live in Victoria, which is down south, down there. Nathan's from Adelaide, so he's like around there, I think, yeah. So there you go, guys. Butterflies do not like the cold. Slows down their metabolism, makes it impossible for them to fly. That's why this enclosure is so warm. That's cool. Look at that. Fuck, look how big that one is. Holy shit. That is a big butterfly. Monarch butterflies migrate all the way from Canada down into Mexico to spend the winter huddled up together in one specific forest and kind of tree. That's actually quite incredible. Oh shit, this one just flew like right at me. Apparently too, if you like stay still, there is a chance that they can actually land on you too, so. Yeah. Mate, I wish it was warm like this all the time. I can definitely, I definitely want to live in a warm climate one day. Dino, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. We're at the zoo, the Melbourne Zoo. We're just here in the butterfly enclosure. So yeah, thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining. If there's any specific animal you'd like to see, let me know. Not yet, Dino. I'll be with Joda later. I'll be with him as soon as we get home from the zoo. I'll make his feet up and I'll get out and see him. So yeah, don't stress. We will see Joda later on today. I swear that is the biggest butterfly I've ever seen. No worries, Dino. I'm going to be live for a long time, so don't stress. Come in and out as you please. That goes for everyone in the stream. And guys, as I said, if there's something you want me to go and see in particular, please let me know. What's everyone's favourite animal? Let me know. Comment, guys. What's everyone's favourite animal? Mine is obviously a horse. Probably followed by a tiger second. But yeah. Hope there's a place that you can sit down there and relax and just enjoy the butterflies. Well, there's a small seat over here. Very humid in here too. I must like the humidity. But yeah, the seat's a bit wet, so I'm not gonna sit down there. Just go over here. Favorite animal is my beautiful Arab mare. Haley, that's gorgeous. Yeah, no, I can understand why. She would be a beautiful horse, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, actually, yeah, I said tiger's number 2, but I love snakes as well, so I don't know, maybe a snake? A snake would be top 3. Bernard, followed by a great white shark. Well, I can understand Bernard being your absolute favourite, Nathan. He's been your pride and joy. So yeah, he's clearly number 1. Great white shark, yeah, they are very, very impressive animals too. Wow, butterflies fluttering straight past the camera. The yellow one here is very pretty. temperature in here, shit, Nathan, I'm not that good at judging what temperature would be, but it'd have to be probably 30 degrees. Easily. Plus, obviously, the humidity in here as well probably makes it feel maybe a little bit warmer than what it actually is. It is very humid in here. Oh, geez, that one's pretty. That one is very pretty. I don't really think I have a favourite. I like birds, dolphins, cats, horses, huskies, turtles. I'm very indecisive and find all kinds of critters too cute for me. Oh, sorry guys. Too cute for me to handle. That's valid, Punch Buggy. I completely understand that. That's yeah. I can totally relate to you with that one. Yeah. Yeah, all animals are gorgeous in their own way. Look at these ones here. The great moon moth most commonly refers to the lunar moth, a large, beautiful, pale green moth found in eastern North America. These moths are known for their long, curved tails. That'd be pretty impressive to see in the flesh, I think, those big moths. Long curved tails and eye-like spots on their wings. They are nocturnal, have a short adult lifespan of 1 week. Jesus. Fuck, imagine if you only had a week to live. That would be no good at all. That would, yeah, be pretty terrible, really. Only having a week to do what you need to do. The term moon moth can also refer to other related species, such as the Chinese moon moth, also a large, beautiful moth. Thank you for that information, Sizzle. I appreciate that a lot. So I can't go and Google it while I'm live. So thank you very, very much.
Stop climbing.
Yeah, they look like eyes on that moth. I mean, that butterfly. Thank you very much, Stacey. Yeah, everyone, if you are enjoying the live stream, make sure you give us a like, share, comment, subscribe. That'd be awesome. It'd definitely help me out a lot. Definitely. What are these, like all cocoons by the looks of it, aren't they? All right, I might come back in here later, guys. I'll oh, what? These are actually live cocoons. I didn't realise that. That fucking butterfly's moving. I think they're live, are they? They look live. They're moving. Google it. I thought you may have sizzled, but yeah, as I said, I can't do that while I'm live. So thank you, thank you. Man, it feels cold out here. I definitely want to go back into that butterfly enclosure. It is not freezing, but yeah, it definitely feels a bit chilly after being in there. Hatching, yeah, they're hatching, Stacey. Those yeah, butterflies were coming out of their cocoons. I'm just taking their time coming out. Yeah, I don't blame them, considering how nice it was in there. Oh, this is like like a cafe area, I think. I guess I know where to come to get some lunch later on. Is anything up here or not? I don't think so. All right, I'll go back this way. Oh, there's some vending machines if you guys are into vending machines. None landed them. Oh, not that I've seen actually, Stacey, but there were a lot of people in there, so maybe that's why. And there weren't actually, like, there weren't as many butterflies in there as what I remember from when I was a kid. So, yeah, I don't know. I will go back in there though, so don't stress, because yeah, that was pretty cool in there.
Is it warm in there?
Oh, hold on, we'll just whip around here. Did you remember the first time I was on your live? I said I was in the movie Cocoon back in 1984. I don't actually remember that, Sizzle. That was a long time ago, the first time you would have come through my live stream. What did you do in the movie? Mika, hello, welcome to the live stream. I hope you're doing well, Mika. I'm glad you made it in. That is awesome. Thank you. Welcome, Mika. What time is it for you, Mika? Sizzle Moon, love that movie. Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I'll have to watch it, Sizzle, if it does feature the one and only Sizzle Moon song. So, yeah, that would be cool. $5:39 p.m. All right, that's awesome. That's a much better time for you to be in my live stream than usual when I'm out with Joda. Obviously, it's quite late for you when I'm with him. So, yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Apparently the orangutans are around here somewhere. Maybe not in here. I don't know. What is that? It's an elephant skull. Holy mother of God. Something's in there, but I'm not too sure. Good to see. Yeah, welcome, Mika. Haley, it was interesting work with Ron Howard, but most of my scenes were cut out during the editing. You see the nightclub scene, don't blink or you'll miss me. At least you were in a movie though, Sizzle. That's fucking awesome. That's quite incredible, really. They're all insects in here. Oh, guys, this is going to creep me out a little bit. But look at that. There's a huntsman spider. Is he a leaf insect? Are they poisonous? Oh no, they're not venomous. Well, not to humans anyway. But still wouldn't be keen on getting bitten by one of them, or touching on or getting near it. I'm glad it's there's even with the glass in between us. I'm still a bit freaked out by that spider there, guys. That must have been amazing to work on set. We'll watch it again and see if I can see you. Yeah, I might have a look too, Haley, see if I can spot Sizzle in the movie. Elephant skull, yeah, that's a fucking big skull over there. I'll go and have a look at it again. We have wolf spiders here in New York. They are way smaller than the Huntsman spider, but they move super fast. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to get within any sort of distance of a wolf spider either. Punch buggy. Alina, welcome. Hello. Yes, streaming much earlier than usual. Yeah, I'm at the Melbourne Zoo, and I arrived here and come in here like literally as soon as the zoo opened. So, hence the reason why I'm a lot earlier than usual.
Daddy, what's this? Daddy, what's this?
I don't know.
There's another big spider. What is it? Looks like a... Hold on. I don't know what kind of spider that is.
Daddy, what's this? Daddy? That's your friend Bob.
Yes, over there.
Egyptian beetle. Giant golden orb weaver. There we go. That's the kind of spider it is. Big boy or girl? Yeah, big spider. Teenager in the 80s. What a great era. I could imagine it would have been quite pretty cool back in the 80s, 90s growing up. No phones, no technology. If you wanted to know where your friends were, you'd ride your bike around to their house. If you wanted to talk to one of them on the phone, I guess you'd just dial up the house phone. Who knows, could have answered the phone. It would have been a lot easier to prank call people back then too, I guess. But yeah, my dad, he obviously would have grown up in the 80s as well. Not a fan of spiders, don't get me wrong. Don't worry, Mika, I'm not a fan of spiders either. I hate them, can't stand them. But yeah, no, that's got a pretty cool web there he's built. I will admit that. Did several films back then. Worked with David Soul after he stuck in Hutch Days, twice in 2 films too. That's pretty awesome, Sizzle. Being able to say that you've been in movies and that's very, very special. I got a new Honduran curly-haired tarantula. Well, Alina, you can keep your tarantula. I don't want anything to do with it. As I said, I hate spiders, so yeah, sorry. After my cat ate your last one, well, good on your cat. How big is that compared to your hand? Oh, I should have showed you. Sorry, Sizzle. My hand's pretty big, but yeah. I can go back in there after I come up here. Sounds like they're doing a presentation or something in there. It's icky and rainy outside. It's not rainy, but it's not a very nice day. It's overcast, cloudy. It's not super warm either. It's, I don't know, like probably about 14, 15 degrees. Guys, if you're just joining, coming through this, I am at the zoo, so feel free to give the stream a like, a share, comment what animal you'd like to see, comment what animal is your favourite animal too. So yeah, for those of you that are just joining, make yourself known, say hello, don't be a stranger. Oh, like 6 inches of snow on the ground, a lot of snow, Alina, holy crap, that's a lot. I've never seen snow like that.
Give them a reason to do sort of things they might very well, and B, take part in an active way in their health regime. So we can ask them, for example, to move onto that silver platform that you might see on the platform here, that silver little section. That's a scale. We can ask her to stay there for a certain amount of time. We get positive reinforcement for her to encourage her to do so. It's completely up to her and her choice. She doesn't have to do it, but you know, hopefully she's engaged enough and inspired enough to take part. And if she decides not to, then we fill in our diaries and plan another session with her later on down the line. In these particular instances though, we've got one kicker up here, Nicole, we've got another one down on the lower level floor. We're going to be building up this session to hopefully do a little bit of an A to B section, so we'll ask her to move from one space to another. It's obviously a way of ensuring that she gets some active exercise, like reason to move from one space to another. And as you can see, each time there is a behaviour that's performed, you'll get a positive reinforcement coming towards Gabby.
80s, 20s throughout most of the decade.
Sometimes for a more high value behaviour, we might give them
where am I? Nancy, welcome. Hello. I'm at the Melbourne Zoo.
For example, in the side of the other natural habitat there, inside there, you can see this little sleeve that's built into that section. It's called a blood sleeve. You can train them up to voluntarily put their arm in there, bring off the bar, and eventually you can build up to allow us to draw blood. You can see the health benefits for us. That gives us a good sense of how.
Fuck, that's quite a deep enclosure.
All about choice of control, all down to them and their decisions as to whether they want to take part in the session or not. So this instance, I think, without being actually seeing where I am, I think she may have head down towards our keeper who's on the lower right-hand side of this indoor habitat, and she'll actually have a reason to come back up and see.
So whereabouts you working?
I've got go back and forth between those places.
Yeah, so I've kind of got where Alina's
locomotive movement
from too.
Also will be a great way of being able to give her a little bit of exercise. Now these animals, as I mentioned, are the world's largest arboreal mammal. They love to spend time up off the ground, and so that is why we designed the habitat the way we have. We can also encourage them to utilize some of their natural behaviours, and one of those would be something like a tool building behaviour. Out in the wild, they might find a stick or a branch, something like that, and they might utilise that stick or branch as a way of collecting something that's just that reach, maybe some insects or termites thrown out. And you can see, for example, on both the platform outside and the one in here, there's things like those little metal boxes. Inside there, I can see some white little jars. That might be a smear of vegetable matter, and that will be something that they won't be able to get access to traditionally. They'll probably have to collect a branch, maybe flatten out the end to make a bit of a spoon. Maybe they might have a bit of a prong to collect something or steer it that's out of reach. We've just had Marlou come up onto the platform here as well to distract from what Nicole and Fleur are getting up to with Gabby. Marlou, as you can see, is physically quite obviously similar but dissimilar from his half-sister. She's about half the size. She weighs in at about 60-65 kilos. He weighs in at about 120-125 kilos. He's got those big facial flanges. This is the sign of a mature male. They will also have a lot more hair, a lot more bulk. So this is a great example of what we call sexual dimorphism. You're seeing it very clearly here between a mature male and a mature female. You can see this in other species as well. If you go around the zoo, you might see it with our gorillas or our baboons. You might see it with some of our bird species. It could just be a subtle thing like a different colour eye. It could be a different colouring for a bird species. For example, our bluebird ducks down at the aviary. The males have got the blue bills and the rich chestnut coat, and the females are more freckled and faded sort of colour, I suppose, less vibrant. So this is something you see all the way through the animal kingdom. For him to have those big flanges, those big fleshy pads on the side of his face, one of the reasons is that it can help amplify his call. And so if he is in the jungles and he wants to try and attract a mate, that is one way to help know that he's about. These animals are what we call semi-solitary, so they spend a lot of time by themselves. We will give them gabbing and malu that shape the choice and the opportunity to spend time together every now and again. But it's really important that we give them a lot of time by themselves as well, because out in the wild they will spend a lot of time.
Orangutan's your favourite, Hayley. Yeah, the fucking. He was a lot bigger than what I was expecting one to be, actually. That orangutan was huge.
That's the way they would prefer to be out in the wild. So we're trying to look at their normal social groupings in much the same way.
An orangutan can be on television at the same time. What are the odds of that happening? What are the odds of that? Sub to the other mods. Thank you, Sizzle. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Pretty ugly too, yeah, Nancy. I agree.
These are animals that would live in jungles of Sumatra, and in those particular areas you can see their trees, their habitats being destroyed for a few different reasons. One reason you've probably heard of a fair bit is palm oil. Palm oil, unfortunately, is having a lot of pressures placed upon different jungle systems throughout the world. Habitat loss, unfortunately, is a thing that really affects animals of all shapes and sizes. You can see here in the supermarkets, off to the right-hand side of the orangutan sanctuary. Fantastic pun, by the way, supermarkets, and we do the race for that. In the supermarket, you can learn a little bit about what is happening with palm oil and how it affects some of these animals. But what I want to talk about quickly today is coffee.
No, you're right. They probably think the same thing about us. No worries, Hayley. Take care. Thank you for jumping in the stream and then hanging out for a while and having a chat. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, like I said, I'll be live like pretty much all day apart from my lunch break. So yeah. Thank you, Hayley.
The sun hits the plants down the lowest levels directly. That means there's a high yield. There's a lot of money to be made in those sorts of plantations. But it's all the more tragic when you realise that they don't have to chop down those jungles and empower all those animals that live in those spaces. There is also a type of coffee growing process called shade-grown coffee. And this is where the trees stand nice and tall, the sunlight dapples down through the canopies, it hits any coffee plants that might be on the lower levels of those jungle floors, and it still does produce a nice cup of joe. And it still does produce a bit of a profit for those companies. So it's definitely
I think the big one's back up over here.
And it doesn't have that huge negative impact on all the animals that live in those spaces. Unfortunately, the greed, the desire for seeing wealth rather than just like a small amount has seen a lot of pressure placed in those spaces. So we want to support shade-grown producers, and we're working with shade-grown producers who are working with Genovese. They're a local Colobus-based coffee roaster.
No worries, Mika. Thanks for jumping in the stream and coming in. I appreciate that a lot. So I'll see you later when you're back. See some bears. I don't know if there's bears here or not, actually, Nancy. I'll need to find out. I've got a feeling that there's not. That's your relative, Punch Buggy. Maybe mine too.
I'm going to wrap up in a second. I might finish off by talking a little bit about Marla, who's definitely blessed us with his presence. It's nice to see him up close. He's definitely got the choice to do whatever he wants. When I started this talk, he was all the way on the other side of the enclosure at the very top of that highest hole. And that demonstrates how well they make use of this village and brachiate through the forest. We'll see Marlon Hughes obviously a very strong.
Fuck, look at his big face. Jesus Christ.
10 Arnold Schwarzeneggers in their prime, if you want to put it in layperson's terms. And he is an incredibly intelligent animal that we really have to work overdrive to provide with a lot of different opportunities to stimulate. So I mentioned some of the different ways that we provide food, that enriching way that we'll look to the ways that he performs out in the wild. I didn't talk about what kind of food he might have. Out in the wild, they are classified as frugivores, and they probably eat a lot of fruit. But the sort of fruit that they eat out in the wild is very different from the fruit that they find here at Melbourne in our choices. It's been bred very much for our taste, cultivated for our taste, very sugary, very sweet. It's not like the fruit.
No drop bears inside. Biz, we will see some drop bears later on, some koalas. Yep, we'll go and see them. But not right now, there's not. Humans and orangutans share 97% of the same DNA. What about humans and gorillas? I think we share a lot with gorillas too. Sizzle. He's just talking about, at the moment, Stacey, he's talking about the diets of the orangutans. It's pretty loud though. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry guys. The other percentage should make us anarchy. Biz, yes, correct.
It might be about placing some food inside items like those jugs here that he's got in front of him, inside him, and that will encourage him to have to work to try and extricate those. We can also do a scanning all throughout the entire enclosure. This will encourage him to move from one space to another, to 5 years away from one end of the enclosure to the other, whilst also giving him a reason to get some exercise. So it's always about trying to provide variety and activity within their day. I'm going to wrap up there. If you've got any questions at all about our beautiful orangutans, feel free to ask. I'll be here for a little bit longer. Hope you have a great day here at Melbourne Zoo.
Chimpanzees, 98.5 to 99% the same DNA as humans. So I guess that they're our closest relative, is that right, Sizzle? Drop bears are a joke. Well, they're not actually drop bears, but koala is usually what people talk about when they talk about drop bears, Biz. A few Australian friends I like to tell people to look out for the drop bears. Yeah, well, koalas are pretty much, I guess, the animals that you'd be referring to with them. Gorillas share 98% of the same DNA as humans. Copy that. Bonobos are also 98.7. Yeah, I guess confirms that we're humans are apes, then, aren't we? Cool. All right. I'll keep moving along. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Let's go and see something else.
injection.
Or I can try and get over here, get a different angle maybe. Fuck, could you imagine if I dropped my phone in there? I'd be fucked. I better keep a good grip on the gimbal, guys, so that doesn't happen. Koala bear is more closely related to a wombat than an actual bear. Be one hell of a stream if I dropped it in there. Yeah, it'd be yeah, it makes for some good viewing. Yeah, if maybe the orangutan come over and grabbed it or something. The orangutans would have a great online presence, so yeah, definitely would. He needs a haircut. There's some long ass hair, Punch Buggy. I agree. He's got long hair, doesn't he? Needs a good brush as well, I reckon. That'd do him good. Be one hell of a way to go viral, absolutely. My channel might explode if that happens. Maybe it's a good idea to drop it in there. No, I wouldn't do that. Yeah, who knows, Stacey? Maybe. Well, I'd say maybe not. They try and, I guess, replicate it as closely to their natural environment as possible. He's got a nice big enclosure though. That's yeah, pretty cool. I was going to say that your subs would go through the roof. Yeah, we'd get to the goal of 5,000 subs pretty quickly, I reckon, Nathan. If an orangutan grabbed the gimbal and started streaming himself. But yeah, I'll get there. We'll get to 5,000 subs eventually. It'll start to really pick up and skyrocket again when I start uploading shorts again every single day. But I wasn't going to do that until I was fully monetized. So yeah, eventually, yeah, once I'm fully monetized, I'll start uploading daily shorts again, and I'll start making long form content videos too, as well as continuing on with these live streams too. Because everyone loves Joda. He's such a beautiful boy, isn't he, guys? Fuck, that's a big parrot. Shit, where did I come out of? Animal care at the zoo. I wonder if this is like an old enclosure of what the zoos used to be like. That would have been actually pretty bad for the poor animals, just being in cages like that. At least now, you know, they've got, oh, it is, exhibits of the past. Here we go. Turn the whole orangutan cage into a drone course. Well, I did see drones at the JB Hi-Fi yesterday. I was nearly tempted to bloody get one, but no, I'll wait. This structure was built in 1928 to replace a white cockatoo house it was made for orangutans, and in 1944 a large exercise yard was built behind it for the animals to use. As best I could, using knowledge of the day about the animals required today, you won't see cage-like exhibits like this around the zoo. It's here as a reminder of our past and of how far we've come. Yeah, okay. So that was, yeah, an enclosure of the past. So, yeah, pretty harsh of them just simply, you know, staying in cages like that. So much better these days with, you know, the environments that are created for all the animals. But yeah, as the sign said, it's pretty cool to Still have this here to like show like how far we've come. I'm going the wrong way. We were just up here. We'll keep making our way down. We'll go left. We'll go and have a look at this map, actually. No more bars, cages. Yeah, thank God, Nathan. Now your picture is crystal clear. All right, there we go. Maybe I was in a bad little service area just there. I don't know, I've got 5G. We're right in this is right in the middle of Melbourne, really, so I shouldn't have any connection issues at all here. Are there cockatoos and galahs? I would say there should be cockatoos in the Aussie area, which is just around the corner. See, we were just at this, we were just here, like going around that pink area. I can go up and go up to the giraffes and then obviously to the Australian bush area. Yeah, we'll go up here, guys. Let's hope our AI overlords are as kind to us when they want to keep us in zoos in the near future. Fingers crossed they give us our natural environments and they give us cities and horses and you know, things like that. Could you imagine if baby Groot was in here, guys? He'd be saying, oh yeah, I own a orangutan and I own a gorilla and I have a Komodo dragon and I have this and I have that, and yeah, he'd be telling us all about it. What in the actual hell are they? Oh, here we go, guys. Right here, we're right smack bang where the giraffes are. Holy shit. They got cassowaries in the map. Now, ever since you guys mentioned it, I've been on real life dinosaurs and telling your friends about it. Yeah, we'll go and have a look at them, Punch Buggy. I'll take you to the cassowaries and you guys can actually have a look. They are some pretty freaky looking birds. A cassowary. We'll make our way over here. How's Joda? Biggie, Joda's good. He's really good. He's got his raincoat on at the moment, so yeah, we had a lot of rain last night, so he would have stayed dry and he won't be cold, so yeah. All right, guys, here we are. The giraffes, yep. And if you guys have think Joda's big, then fuck. Look at these guys. This one sitting down here is just a baby, guys. That is a baby giraffe. Prams are definitely the chosen mode of transport. Yeah, there's been a lot of them around, Nathan. Yeah, you've been very observant of that. I'm watching this at 12:10 a.m. Whereabouts are you located, Biggie, to be watching at that hour of the morning? All right, I can do that, Sizzle. I'll zoom in on their claws. Yeah, they are some really freakish looking, birds, cassowaries are. United Kingdom, okay, yeah. For the European viewers, yeah, it would be late at night. I'm just thinking, could you imagine the reaction of Joda or someone or a horse if they were in there? He'd like freak out at the size of them. Oh. No two giraffe spots are identical. I didn't know that, Sizzle. But it makes sense. It's like it'd be like a fingerprint, be like a tiger stripes. Like no two tigers have the same. Like, what do you say? Like no two tiger stripes are the same. So yeah, it's like a fingerprint. Horses freak out at the size of miniature horses. Yeah, exactly a little bit. So imagine, yeah, next to a giraffe or something. Or even in Joda's case, he saw a camel once and absolutely freaked out. That's what his old owner told me. So yeah, could you imagine a giraffe? No, go and have a look. I'll go and stand over here. Here, these ones. Geez, they're big. How fast can they run, I wonder? And how much do they weigh?
Penguins at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
One of them had like a Nemo wing, like a small wing.
Yeah.
Old paint horse hated llamas. I can't blame her. Can't blame her a little bit. This one's a female. Looks like she's got teats. Try scanning them like this big QR code. Like, give it a go. Biz, I think giraffes are tired of their ridiculously long necks. Well, yeah, they very well could be, couldn't they? Oh shit, I'm still zoomed in. Sorry, guys. I was saying this one has teats. So, presume she's a female. Yeah, fuck, they're long necks, aren't they? It makes a horse's neck look small. Fed giraffe before at Busch Gardens in Tampa. In the old days, you could drive into the safari park and there was a second-story feeding station for the giraffes. Holy crap, Sizzle, that would have been quite an experience being able to do that. That would have been awesome. There might be something similar at the Werribee Open Range Zoo that we've got here in Victoria, which is another zoo that we have here in Victoria, which I can take you guys to in another stream if you'd like to go there. You sort of get to see the animals like in the open plains. Might make for a good stream as well. Giraffe have to give birth standing up. The fall starts the baby breathing. Okay. Wow, a little bit. That's crazy info. Didn't know that. So it's not like a horse where they're lying down. Perplexus, they can run 55 to 60 kilometers an hour. Shit, that's fast. That's actually very, considering their size, that is very fast. Yeah, guys, that is a baby one actually laying down there. They bred that giraffe at the park. I don't know how old he would be, but still just a baby. Maybe he was on a tram train car. It was over 50 years ago, so a bit blurry in memory, but remember how massive the head was and long. Yeah, especially as a kid sizzle, it would have appeared even bigger. But yeah, 50 years ago, that's a long time to remember back. Thank you, Stacey. Yeah, double tap the screen, guys. Give us a like if you can. A like, a subscribe, share the stream to your friends if you think your friends would enjoy seeing, well, right now, some giraffes. We can stay here for a little bit. We're at the zoo, so we can go and see, we're going to go and explore the entire zoo. Look at their hooves too. I wonder if they have like a farrier or something to look after them. Kick from a giraffe's hoof can break a lion's jaw. I don't doubt that, yeah. They'd be able to get some power behind their kicks, I reckon, Sizzle. The zoo in Green Bay has a second-story balcony where you can feed the giraffes. Yeah, Nancy, that's incredible. That'd be awesome fun. I'm pretty sure there's like something there like that here too, but I just don't know where it is. Long purple, yeah, the long purple tongues are very freaky. Yeah, Sizzle. Nathan, holy shit. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's incredible, thank you very much. That's amazing, Nathan. That's, yeah, thank you very much, Nathan. I yeah, appreciate that a lot. Small assistance toward entry fee. Oh, look out, look out. Yeah, no, you didn't have to do that though, Nathan. Like I was more than happy to come out to the zoo today and do a stream. But yeah, as I said, I appreciate that a lot. That's means the world to me, Nathan. That's amazing. Yeah, you are very, very kind for that, Nathan. Yeah, thank you very much. Nancy. Yeah, what do you suppose those knobs on the heads are for? Yeah, I'm not sure, Nancy. Someone might be able to Google it and post it through to the comments for us, possibly. I feel like she doesn't really want a bar of him, guys. She's trying to get away from him. Sorry, Nancy, I missed that comment. Nathan, I want to be you. The knobs on the top of their heads are for when they battle during mating season and they slam their necks around into each other and their heads. Oh, I've seen that before, Sizzle, yeah. They're pretty brutal the way they fight, giraffes. God, imagine copping a knock from one of them doing that. That'd kill you. Very welcome. It costs money to bring us these awesome videos. It does, Nathan, but like I said, I do enjoy doing it. I enjoy getting out and coming to and doing these streams. So, yeah, once I'm fully monetized, it'll help as well. But yeah, again, thank you very, very much for that, Nathan. That's, yeah, incredible. The little bubba's getting up. What's he gonna do? Not critical damage. Thomas at the zoo. Yes, yellow summer. I'm at the zoo. Just hanging out with the giraffes at the moment. Mika, welcome back. We're just here with the giraffes. We've got a big, I think that's probably another female there in front of us, and got a baby giraffe just here too. I'm not sure how old he is exactly, but he's still a young'un. Knobs are used for defence. At least that's what I recall from my last nature documentary that covered giraffes. I've seen them fight and use their heads to bang into each other. The long gangly legs. Did I get a giraffe? I sure did, Watson. I got a pet giraffe. I got a couple of them. Everyone give Nathan a big shout out and like for that very, very kind donation you punched through. Brittany, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Awesome to see you here. I might, well, what's this fella doing? Are they going to come back towards this way? For some reason, my dog is spooked and there's not a sticker in her. It's really weird. She's never been this spooked before. I don't know what the cause of that would be, Mika. Something's definitely set her off. Oh, the bubba's actually having a drink from her teats. Look at that. One of my favourite animals, love them. Yeah, they're awesome animals, giraffes. They're so beautiful, aren't they? They're so unique and unlike anything else in the world. Still a baby, yeah, he's only a baby, that one. She's there beside me right now and she calmed down. I think she's trying to piss as well, actually, guys. The big males, yeah, following her around like a bad smell. Like an evolved camel, yeah, pretty much, yes. Who am I with today? Brittany, I'm with you guys. I'm not with anyone, I'm by myself. So yeah, I've taken you guys out. They are tough too. They can knock a lion out with a kick. Yeah, absolutely they could, Watson. Considering how big and strong they are, a lion would be very silly to take one on by themselves. Usually it takes a pack of them to bring one down. Mum is starting to wean the baby. Looks like it, yeah. I think you're correct a little bit. I don't know how old he is. He'd be I remember it being on the news when he was first born and like his first public viewing. I remember seeing that on the news. I can't remember how long ago it was though. Someone might be able to search up baby giraffe Melbourne Zoo and maybe be able to find an article or something about when he was actually born and find out how old he is. The palm trees in the area, they're not really natural to this area, but yeah, they're beautiful trees, aren't they, Brittany? No, not really. They're usually along the coast and sort of up north. So yeah, they're not really native to my area. A little bit. I mean, sorry, Brittany. I'd guess 4 or 5 months. I was going to guess about 6 months, but you could be right. I was going to guess 6 to 8 months, but you could be right a little bit. Yeah, not too sure. Looks like Mum's trying to wean them both. Yeah, it looks like she is. That big male, yeah, won't leave her alone. Look at him trying to reach. He can't reach the hay nets yet, the little fella. You're going to bed early. No worries, Mika. Thanks for dropping in the stream and having a chat and hanging out for a while and supporting me. I appreciate that. She's born in August. Oh, is it a girl, is it? Well, there you go. September, October, November. Okay, it's only like 3 months old then. Nearly 4 months old. It's nearly December, so what, 3 to 4 months? Yeah, you were closer than what I was a little bit. So there you go. Her name is Tambi. Thank you a little bit. Thank you for searching that up for me. I appreciate that. I think she was, they successfully bred her here in the park. These aren't, from the wild. Man, these are so cool. Got a lot of growing to do, she sure does. Yeah, she'll obviously get to reach the big hay nets eventually. So it looks like there's loosened hay in them. First one in 20 years. Her mum is a first-time mum. Her mum must be pretty young then, I'm guessing too, a little bit. Yeah, that's incredible, really.
He's got a big balloon there too. He's got a big balloon like Tony had last night. Big balloon.
Thank you so much.
All right, guys, I'll stay here till we just a tad bit longer, and then I'll move on because the Aussie animals aren't too far away from here. So, yeah, there might be another angle that we can look into this, to the giraffes too, over the other side maybe. Not too sure, but I don't know. We'll explore. Does anyone like the live stream? Thank you, Sizzle. Yeah, if you haven't given the stream a like just yet, make sure you do. Give it a like, leave a comment, tell me where you're from, tell me what your favourite animal is, what you'd like to see here at the zoo. Don't be a stranger, guys. Make yourself known. Leave a comment for me. I'd love to read it. Any questions, send them through too. Should have put these in my fucking bag. Sorry, I've just got my keys in my pocket, guys. What did I have for breakfast? Brittany, I had Vegemite toast, an up and go, and an oxy shred. What did you have for breakfast, Brittany? See those people there? They were just talking, saying, "Oh, look, that guy's live on TikTok or something." But no, I'm not live on TikTok. Vegemite? No, not Vegemite. Oh, sorry. Yes, Vegemite. What am I saying? Yeah, Vegemite. I had Vegemite on my toast for breakfast. Eggs and sausage. I don't know about sausage for breakfast, but the eggs would have been nice. The eggs would have been awesome. How do you like to have your eggs? I like to have them scrambled. Scrambled and poached, I reckon, are the best way to have them. It's 4:33 there though. Okay, Brittany, it's kind of late-ish in the afternoon. It's 11:33 a.m. for me. Tamby. She is very cute. Join mine sunny side up. Yeah, me too, but I do prefer them poached and scrambled. A little bit. We've got a plane going overhead somewhere. Where is it? Oh. It's a bit overcast, might be a bit hard to see. In about an hour, guys, I'm going to stop for lunch and then do my part 2 stream, but yeah, still got an hour before that. Oh, look out. Are they going to feed her? Maybe I'll come over here, guys, will we? What's for lunch? Not too sure. I'll find something here at the park to eat. Brittany?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Melbourne Zoo.
Oh, cool. There's a bit of a presentation, guys.
My name's Georgie, and this is Millie. Millie's got a little Meals on Wheels for our beautiful giraffe here. As you can see, they're all very eager. So Millie's just putting in a piece of brown rat. This is in a case of the lignite tree rat. So one of many different varieties of leaves that we feed our herd. And as you can see, they're tucking right into it. At the moment, we've actually got quite a sweet little feeding station. This is our family unit. So we've got Victoria closest to me. She's our matriarch. She's 13 years old. She's from the Auckland Zoo. She's been here since about 2013. So she runs about 18 months of age. Next to her on the left is Pygmy. He's our 6-year-old bull. He's the only bull that we have here. He's much taller than both the females and he's still growing. He won't reach his peak sort of height or age till about the age of 7, which is towards the end of the year. And just in front of them is their 3.5-month-old calf, little Tambi. So Tambi is the only herd member that was actually born here at Melbourne Zoo. Dad looks like he's trying to manoeuvre a way around Tambi so he can get to the browse there. Tambi's only just started eating leaves literally in the last almost month, maybe not quite.
Screaming kids, guys.
And the adults have been very gentle with him while he learns this important behaviour because feeding is really what giraffes do best. So hasn't joined us. She's very busy female as well. So Iris is our 5-year-old female. She arrived from Darwin Downs Zoo in 2022. And yeah, that makes up our beautiful giraffe herd. We've got our 2 females and now 2 males. So they do spend a huge amount of their activity budget feeding. Once they finish actively feeding, they spend a huge amount of time digesting their food. And that's because giraffes are ruminants. So what they'll do is they'll strip all of these beautiful leaves off this piece of browse here. They might even strip off all of the bark. And then they'll start to chew and chew and chew and chew. They'll swallow, they'll regurgitate, and they'll re-chew. And that process of rumination basically allows them to extract as much kilojoules or energy as possible from the vegetation that they're feeding on, which is really important because they are big animals. They are the world's largest, tallest land mammals. And an adult in the wild would eat about 30 to 35 kilos of leaf material a day. And so the way that they digest it just enables them to get as much nutrient and as much efficiency in their digestive process as possible. It does allow them to get a fair bit of moisture from the leaves, which is really important. It means if they don't need to drink every day, then they won't. Now, they are a large animal, but they are still a prey animal. And to drink water, they need to splay their front legs. They do the splits with their front legs. They bring that big, beautiful head all the way down to the ground, and they take a drink from watering holes. And you can imagine if you were a prey animal, you might feel a bit vulnerable if you've got your head down because you can't keep an eye out for any predators. Their best kind of sense is their eyesight. They can see about 2 kilometres off into the distance. They've got really great long-range viewing. So if they spot any danger,
Got some giraffes here, Hayley, yeah.
come together and they'll move
The one in
away.
front, it's a little baby. She's only 3.5 months old.
Different parts of Africa, but often
And then, yeah, those are her parents there.
habitats where there's other zebras or there might be antelope species. And the other animals around them, if they see the giraffe moving on, they take that as like an early warning sign and they'll move away to keep themselves nice and safe as well. So it's pretty beneficial to be friends with a giraffe if you find yourself out in the wild one day because they've always got their eyes on something. Now here in the zoo setting, whilst we don't need to worry about our lions, because our lions stay in one area of the zoo and our giraffes stay in another area, we do see this natural behaviour. And the beauty of where they live, they can see so many things. They can see the roundabout, they can see all the way down the drive, all the way to the reptile house and those big beautiful lawns out there. You'll often see them keeping busy. So in the morning when we walk across from our office, they've always spotted us before we spot them, which is pretty incredible. They'll be looking for their things. They're looking for that
She's off.
about what's going to happen in the morning. They are creatures of habit and routine. When they change in their environment, sometimes they can be a little bit unsure about that. Because our herd can see so many different animals, they are fairly unique changes, which is really great. But in the wild, something is different, that often means danger. So we still see them kind of having a bit of a stick beat or staring off and assessing that so-called risk. When they realise that that's just our beautiful visitors, or it's a buggy, or it's sleeping, they carry on their normal task. As you can see, Charlie's still learning leaf stripping behaviour, so sometimes if the leaf is not close to him, you can see that was a little bit harder for him to pull. He does have a beautiful long tongue. It's not as strong or as long as the adult, and as he's growing and developing and learning this stripping behaviour, he'll get better at that, he'll get stronger at that. He's already gotten so strong at that in the last couple of weeks, so it's amazing how much he's changed. Now Charlie, when he was born, he was just 75 kilos in weight. We weighed him yesterday, he was 209 kilos. So he has grown very quickly, so he's eating a
Joda's still heavier.
every day.
Joda weighs 510.
We actually use carrots for his training program, so when we ask him to come into the chute where the scales are, we'll reinforce him with carrots so that he has a lovely snack. And generally when he sees us, he thinks the carrot feeders, and so he is starting to develop an relationship with us.
Yeah, I doubt you guys can actually hear that presenter very well. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, there's a lot of people here. I had zoo staff ask me not to tell children they feed naughty children to the lions after I got tired of their screaming and running wild, but it worked. The parents went, yeah, I could imagine the parents went Karen at you for that comment. That's a very funny, yeah, very funny thing to say though. I feel like saying that myself too, Sizzle, actually. Brittany, welcome back again. Are you comparing your horse to a giraffe? Well, she said that Tambi weighed 209 kilos, and I'm just saying, Joda's still heavier. But just wait till she gets fully grown. She'll probably weigh more than twice what Joda weighs.
The females tend to be sort of anywhere from 4 metres to 5 metres, and a crew is quite tall for a female. We don't know how tall Quinn will get, but he's really shot up in the last sort of 12 months or so. The crew was our tallest individual until Quinn had that growth spurt, so time will tell how tall Mr. Tambi here will get. The other thing to note is that I don't have any more carrots, buddy. Sorry, I'll see you eventually. The gestation period for the Karoo, or for female giraffe, is around 13 and a half to 15 months. Tambi was born at about the 14-month mark, which is pretty normal, pretty average. His weight and height were pretty average as well, which is wonderful. This is all, if you want anything to be average, when it comes to these stats, these are really good averages. It means that mum's going to have a nice, safe gestation and a safe delivery, and we're going to have a lovely happy calf at the end of that.
Accidentally slid. No, that's all right, Brittany. Don't stress. That is fine.
When the females are not pregnant, they cycle every 2 weeks. So in the wild, males will kind of wander through kind of female herds.
The parents did not even have the nerve to approach to speak to me directly themselves. That's why they went to zoo management, and all they did was ask me to not do that as they were smiling. Oh well, yeah, it bloody ruins the experience for everyone else when that happens. So I can understand why you'd say that, Sizzle.
And that's when they're competing for breeding opportunities with females in the area. The males have extra calcium deposits, which contributes to those extra lumps and bumps, and just creates really great structural integrity for those females. Now you might be wondering what's the purpose of the females having them. So both male and female giraffes have oxytocin. There is some studies that suggest that it does, but also on regulation. So I said a little earlier that giraffes in sort of savanna or woodland areas, they can also visit fairly arid and desert type environments all across Africa. You get them literally in northern, eastern, western and southern Africa in different varying habitats. And so they're really good at withstanding really hot temperatures. So if you look at all of the patches on their coat, not only are they unique to each individual like our fingerprints, but they're another great way that giraffe actually thermoregulate. They've got a series of blood vessels called capillaries in each of those patches, and during the hot hours of the day they can send blood flow to those patches and release heat and keep their body at an optimal temperature. So really incredibly adapted to the habitat that they're found in, as are all our incredible animals across the zoo. Giraffe are super unique and just really wonderful.
I got the impression that the zoo management wish they could say that too to the children themselves at 100 times a day at least. Poorly tempted, suppressed grin gave it away. Yeah, I could imagine, Sizzle. They deal with the same thing day in, day out.
I'll just get you to come around this way just so I can hear you across the moat. But otherwise, guys, enjoy the rest of the day. I'm hoping that rain holds off for the rest of the day. See how we go. And thanks so much for coming to learn a little bit about our giraffe herd. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thanks, everybody. Thanks.
How Aussies say capillaries. Nobody can raise a joke any. No. Yeah, not in this day and age, Brittany. That one's doing poo. Here comes the big fella. Just casually moving big twigs, yeah. Yes, Brittany. Casually, yeah, moving them around for the big giraffes. Alright guys, I might move along now. I've been here at the giraffes for a little while, so yeah, I'll move along to our, to what we've got going on next. I'll have to change my mic soon. This one's nearly flat, so I'll have to find somewhere to sit down and change the mic over. We'll definitely come back past them, and so yeah, don't forget some of those science hippies graduated with a master's degree in twig engineering and animal husbandry. Yes, that is what their that's what the degree pretty much is. Sizzle, yeah. Yeah, we'll come. We can come back to them later if you want, guys. But yeah, for now, I'll. There's still a lot to see and do, so we'll make our way to something else. They are beautiful animals, yes, caribou. I agree. They definitely would be one of the main attractions of the zoo, particularly with the young giraffe having just been born. But here we go, the Australian bush, guys. We're going to see some Aussie animals now. The Aussie pride's coming out. For those that are just scrolling through, I see there's 28 viewers in here now. Guys, tell me, what's your favourite animal? We're here at the the Melbourne Zoo, sorry. So let me know. But here we are. Whoever was wanting to see a cassowary, I'll show you guys, because you'll definitely see one up here.
Anna, we're going to keep going this way. Yeah. And we'll come back. You can go back this one's last one.
I just couldn't see the koala from this angle.
Quokka, and we've got a koala in here too. But I'll just move up here. And you guys can have a look. Koala bears, drop bears. Melbourne Zoo, yep. That's where we were at, Brittany. There he is. They do not keep wild dingoes. Not too sure. They did at the wildlife park. I'd say maybe not Sizzle, but you never know. They could. Yeah, that is obviously a koala. There's another one down there as well. How much does it cost to get in? Is it expensive? It was about, I think it was $55 to get in. So honestly, not too bad. You can easily spend a whole day here. A whole day's entertainment. 55 AUD too. I don't know what that is in US dollars, but where are you from, Juliet? Welcome into the stream. Similar to San Diego Zoo, like in terms of pricing and that. Yeah, don't know what 55 AUD would be in USD. A lot, probably like $40, I guess. The Australian dollar is definitely not as strong as a US dollar. Oh, no, you're right. Oh my God. 75 USD for San Diego. Oh shit, that's a lot more expensive than here. 75 USD would be nearly or be over 100 Australian dollars. Because I think the Australian dollar is trading at about 68 US cents, maybe a bit less even. 35.50 American US dollars. Yeah, well there you go. I had no idea it was that expensive. The National Zoo in DC is free to everyone. Far out. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Sizzle, yeah. I guess, you know, I don't really mind paying to get in because all the entry costs and that goes towards the park, like to the animals here. So yeah, I don't know, but I can't believe that it's 75 USD for San Diego Zoo. That's yeah, that sounds super expensive, especially, you know, compared to here. All right.
Oh, it's a great. Get your beak out!
Oh.
I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get my pepper out.
Sorry guys, for those that are wearing headphones, you guys would have just had a kid scream in your ear. Any pandas? I don't know. I'll have a look. When I find one of those maps again, I'll find out. I'll have a look. The pink cockatoos in here. Up in the tree. Don't know if you guys can see. We'll zoom in. Yeah, there they are. So all the museums and zoo in DC are free except for the cock, which is a private museum. How do they fund it? Like, how do they, like, is it a state tax or something that sort of funds it then, maybe? Need to find ways to coupon clip in Southern California. It's crazy. The National Zoo generally has pandas on loan from China. Actually, yeah, in saying that, I actually do remember on the news once, or in the newspaper once, a long, long time ago, that we had pandas on loan from China once as well, and they have probably gone back. So I doubt there's actually pandas here right now. Give a like. Holy shoot. Yeah, give a like. Thank you very much, Stacey. Give me a like, give me a sub if you're enjoying the stream and like seeing all the different animals and coming into the zoo. Yeah, would very much appreciate that a lot. I'll definitely be taking a quick piss when I stop for lunch. I took a quick piss just before I started the live stream, but I'll need to take it. Geez, that bird has a mullet, I think. It looks like it's got a mullet.
Guys, I reckon we can stop now. We're too far ahead. Let's just have a look at the bird.
He's got a mullet.
Paddy, the one we saw before was a blue-billed duck.
It's part of the National Trust that belongs to all the American people and is funded by Congress and all the tax. Okay, that makes sense. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. So I could almost guarantee that if that happened here in Australia, people would freak out and be very, very angry at the government. All right. That's what everyone's kind of here to see. The cassowary. Let's see if we can find it. Since there was one at the wildlife park, but I didn't see it. It wasn't sort of out or anything. So we'll try and find it, guys, and zoom in on his claws like Sizzle asked. Hold on. I know here in New York, my local library has museum passes you can rent out to either get in free some places or get at a discount price. Remember the aquarium wasn't free, but yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, there it is. There's a cassowary. That's another good way to do it, I think, punch buggy. To get in cheaper here, you'd have to become a zoo member. I can't really get down too close to it, guys, but that's the cassowary there. Zoom in. Oh, that's not going to work. Sorry, Sizzle, but yeah, they need a. It'd be cool if there was like an under. But yeah, their feet definitely look very dinosaur-like. If there was a way to sort of get down and see it up a bit closer at the wildlife park, looks like a turkey. Very similar. Yeah, you can find these in the wild up in sort of North Queensland. Appropriate for Thanksgiving. Southern cassowary weighs up to 80 kilos. With a strong kick, long claws, enough to slash. These birds are considered the world's most dangerous bird. I went, sons, but it didn't happen. I was sad. Maybe this year. Oh.
What's that one?
Yeah, hopefully this year then, Nancy. Yeah, absolutely. They weigh more than you. Holy cow! Yeah, fully grown male one. Very big birds. Fuck, I actually made myself giggle a little bit inside then, guys. I used to work with a girl. She was really tall and a bit on the chubbier side. And yeah, she was actually, she was very lazy. She didn't like to work very hard. And her nickname that people gave her was Big Bird.
I wanted to come to this
Eat some food, hang out, listen to music, rap some tunes.
So much for the no more cages. Yeah, well, that's right, Sizzle. I thought you'd have a bit of a bigger enclosure than that. Surely they let him out to sort of wander a bit more than that. I know at the Ballarat Wildlife Park, the cassowary there had a big enclosure to wander around in. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's all right. Cassowary, Nathan. It wasn't a very good view of it, sorry, but at least we got to see one. I will go back to the wildlife park eventually, and we'll get a better look at the one there, because the one at the the wildlife park is you get a better view of it. Yeah, I'm 5'10". I'd be mad if I was chubby. Well, look, Brittany, this girl at work, she was taller than me. She was about 6'3". I shit you not, she was 6'3", 6'4". And don't be mad at me, guys, but I did. She stepped on the horse scales once, and I had a quick look at how much she weighed, and she weighed about 130 kilos. So yeah, she was a big girl. And yeah, because she was so lazy, we used to give her the nickname of Big Bird. Like we never called her that to her face, but like she was honestly, she was actually quite a nice girl, but she was a bit lazy. And yeah, everyone called her Big Bird, referred to her as Big Bird. All right, and echidna. See if we can find one, guys. These are pretty cool looking animals. They're covered in spikes. I've actually come across one of these in the bush before. They can Scared person. Imagine getting killed by a cousin of a chicken. Yeah, be a bit embarrassing, but yeah, honestly, yeah, they are dinosaur-like. Echidna, where are you? We have a horse at the stable, guys. Her nickname is Echidna, because she kind of looks a bit like an echidna, we say anyway. 6'3". She's Tongan. Oh, she wasn't Tongan. She was she was white. She was a white girl. But yeah, very tall, heavy, bit lazy. I can't find the echidna. They're very, very hard to spot echidnas sometimes. So I'm sorry, guys, but yeah. The noise they make is so scary. Yeah, it's like a big billow. I guess would be like a way to describe it. Bush-tailed possums. See these all the time at home. I don't know where it is though. Could be anywhere. Well, if we can't find the echidna, I'll at least show you guys the photo of them so you guys can see what they look like. They're very similar to a porcupine. So you're just covered in spikes. Yeah, very much raptor-like, Brittany. The cassowaries. I saw an echidna on the road when I was in Tassie once. They're really cool animals, Nathan. I've come across them, just out in the bush as well. Yeah, super cool animals, echidnas. But yeah, it'd hurt getting spiked by one, wouldn't it? What's in here? Hopefully I don't lose connection, guys, going underground in here, in a cave. Guys, holy shit. Yeah, Brittany, I'm glad you're enjoying the zoo. It's a beautiful zoo. They've done a good job sort of modernising it and really catering it to the animals. Oh shit. Surely there's a stream gone, guys. That is a wombat, Nathan, yeah. Yeah, it's a wombat. He's sleeping. Spotty. Oh, it shouldn't be like I've got 5 bars still. 5G. You can still hear things and the screen's moving. Hold on, I'll get out of here soon, guys. Alright. Supposed to be like a wombat burrow in there. Is that better, guys? Is that better? Plus the kids are screaming in there too, so it was pretty loud. Pound for pound, tough as anything. Yes, they are very tough animals, a wombat. Shit, did you see those birds? There they are. Fuck, they're beautiful. Yeah, animals, they don't really like to mess with wombats in the wild because other animals know how tough and resilient they are. Redbirds, no, they were yellow with black spots on them. 180 minutes I've been live at 26%. We've got about half an hour. I'll stop for lunch and then I'll do part 2, guys. But what's in here? Oh, is this the on top of the wombat burrow, is it? I don't know. Yeah, it is. This is like the top part of the... wombats spend a lot of time underground. All right. They did say there was... Oh, I did see that apparently there's kangaroos here too. Not sure where, but... Yeah. A black swan. We have these local to Ballarat. Says the location's there, but they're definitely found here in Ballarat too. What are they doing there, guys? They must be making a new part of upgrading something or something in the zoo. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Some emus and the Kangaroo Island kangaroo. Obviously, yeah, these are the same breed of kangaroo that we saw at the wildlife park, guys. The ones that we could go up to and pat and sit down with and chill out with. So, yeah, same breed of kangaroo. Yeah, those guys look healthy. Make a big animal roar noise and scare the kids, or you guys your guys' ears might get a bit of a bit sore though if I do that. I can imitate a bird noise. Me and my friend James at the stable, Captain Heartrate, whenever I like imitate the bird noise, we all pretend there's an actual bird like flying around in the stable and trick a few people. Yeah, I can imitate a bird sound if you'd like me to do that for you. And yeah, there's some emus. Another big flightless bird. They make a really weird sound too. Kangaroo Island is 1.5 hours from where I live in South Australia, so pretty close. Pretty close to you, Nathan. And yeah, they're obviously native and where these kangaroos are from. You know, it is taking every bit of restraint in me to like not jump the fence and get in there with the kangaroos. Do it, please. Oh, yeah, all right. I can imitate the bird sound for you, Sizzle. Give me a second. There's some people to my left that I'll just wait for. I'll just come back here. All right, I'll imitate the bird sound. All right, ready? People wouldn't even probably realise that was me because it's like at a zoo, obviously, and lots of birds around. So yeah, they were probably like, "What the? It's just a normal bird." All right, I'll move on. Oh, look at the little Joey jumping. All right, we'll keep moving along out around this way. Bernard has just jumped up looking for that sound. Oh my God! See, it's a very, yeah, it's very. It sounds very similar to a bird, surely. Even Bernard must agree if he's looking around, Nathan. If he's like, "What the hell was that? What was that sound?" Squeeze toy Thomas. Yeah, well there. Yeah. Yes, Stacey. I don't even know how I like worked out how I could make that sound. Obviously I like to try different sounds than that for my beat for when I practice beatboxing and that. And I don't know. I just come across that little squeak sound, and yeah, I swear it sounds a bit like a bird. Right, this may be very hard to spot, guys, but there is a. He thinks it's a squeeze toy. I'll do it again for him if you want, Nathan, and see if his ears can prick up again. Can I go through this part? I reckon I can. All right. It's another view of the, the other side. Bit closer to the emus over here, guys. He loves it. He's sniffing your phone. He's like, "What is that, Dad? What's that sound?" Bernard saying. Oh, that's a wallaby over there, but these ones are kangaroos. Oh, look at the joey. Look at the little joey. This one's having the time of his life, having a roll as well. This come across as nationalistic cultural profiling, but do you play the didgeridoo? Sizzle, I used to have a didgeridoo years ago. I could play it, but it was very, very hard to, I couldn't play it that well. It was really tricky to learn. You've got to try and sort of, I couldn't work, oh, he's off. I couldn't work out how to do the circular breathing to keep it going. I could do it in just like one breath, but to really play the didgeridoo properly, you've got to be able to circular breathe, which is like breathe through your nose as you're blowing through your mouth. So you're very, very hard to do, I think. There'd have to be a way for me to learn how to do it, but yeah, I'd love to get another didgeridoo one day and practice and get good at it. Obviously, yeah, beatboxing too, I need to try and get a bit better at that too. Punch Buggy, Bernard has a German Shepherd. Bernard is a German Shepherd. Nice, sorry if this was covered before I forget. That's all right, Punch Buggy. No stress at all. Why would Melbourne bother with kangaroos? Oh, there's a lot of international visitors that come here, Brittany. So, I guess a lot of people from overseas, they they think of Australia and think of our national animal as a kangaroo. So I guess it's just natural for people to want to see them. I can't get the circular breathe either. Yeah, it's definitely a hard skill to learn and master. There'd have to be tutorials on like sort of how to do it, I guess, but it'd take a lot of practice. The indigenous people obviously practice and learn from a young age and are very, very good at it. Don't they see them out and about? Not really. You don't see them in big cities. Brittany? You don't see kangaroos unless you sort of go out to country areas, and you know, even then, there's only certain times that you can really see them too, which is sort of dawn and dusk. So yeah, it can be tough to see them in the wild sometimes. They're not just sort of jumping around everywhere like people think. Full of surprises, Thomas. That was freaking what? The beatboxing, Hayley. What are these? Baboons. These are not native to Australia, but yeah. Hello, hip hop. Welcome. How are you doing? Ever check out Mad Twins? No, I haven't heard of it. Sorry, Stacey. No. Yeah, tourist. Yeah, you're right, Sizzle. That's that's why they're yeah, they've got kangaroos here for the tourists. Thomas, the beatboxer. Yeah, I've got a lot to learn. There are so many awesome beatboxers on TikTok and that I see. So yeah, I'm not that good. I can do the basics quite well, but yeah, other than that, yeah, I've got a lot to learn and a lot to try and get better at. Yeah, beatboxing made me think of them. Oh, okay. I'll have to check them out then. Mad Twins. Got the Joeys, and yeah, they looked when I started beatboxing. Plenty around, but hard to see. Yeah, look, you don't see them that often, Brittany. You might, like a couple or one or two, might like go into a city area a couple times a year, but it's very, very uncommon to not to see them out of the bush. I see them at least twice a day in my backyard. Yeah. Well, you must live in sort of a country area, hip hop. Yeah, the basics of beatboxing is like 3 beats. If you can sort of master those 3 and get good at them, then yeah. Watch some world competitions for beatboxing. Yeah, it's pretty incredible what they can do, Sizzly. It sounds like actual music.
What he's doing? He's ready. He's Baba. No, he's not. What he's doing?
Yeah, that would sort of explain it then. Hip hop, yeah. Because yeah, I never see them living in my area. I've seen them once when I was out with Joda.
Next one. Next one.
Come on! Mommy, whining nanny, come on!
They're meditating on their navels, yes. Yeah, they're meditating. No, I think they're sleeping. I'm just going to change mics, guys. This one's nearly flat. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll just sit down here for a minute.
Looking at you.
Why are you looking at me?
Say hi.
See, there's a ball there. Go through the ball.
No.
Why? They
I'll do this.
Ah, look.
going on here? There we go.
The big one over there.
The one, this one's going like this.
All right, there we go.
Cleaning its skin. It's fair.
Oh, it's out.
There's more over there.
Oh my god, look at a baby.
I presume that's charging. Not sure. I'll just sure hope it is.
Now we're going to go to the next enclosure. I think is the tigers. No, there's another enclosure. Where the lions are. Where the lions are. Yeah, there's all the cats and bears.
All right, I don't know. I presume it's charging, guys. Well, I pulled out the other one that was in the case, so yeah. Farm lifey life and I thought kangaroos were well known for their redecorating aesthetic skills. Well, they're well known for jumping out in front of cars when cars are driving along country roads. Sizzle, they like doing that. They can cause some pretty serious damage to cars too. There's actually these little, kind of, what do you call it? These are like these whistle things that you can put on your car, and they make this sound when you're driving. And apparently, it's supposed to make the kangaroos jump away so they don't jump out onto the road in front of your car. I'm guessing that baboon is very old if they have gone completely grey like that. I think it's just the breed of that baboon. The rainbow coloured ones, I don't know where they are. Do live on a pretty big farm, so yeah, that'd be definitely why. Hip hop, for sure. That would definitely help. All right, you are here. We walk through there. Saw the baboons there. All right. We started up here and we've gone all the way down here. So I guess we'll keep going up through this way. But I will stop for, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna stop for lunch, guys. Take a quick piss, recharge, get the battery pack out for my phone, have a rest for, half an hour, 40 minutes, and then start the stream back up again. But we'll keep going for now until we get to that point. Yeah, really big zoo, Brittany. There's a lot of space here. Oh. I think so far the giraffes have been my favourite. What about you guys? What's been your favourite part of the zoo so far, guys? Kind of like the deer here. Yeah, like the deer there, Nancy. They must jump out in front of you guys too. How many acres is it where Joda lives? I think Joda, like the whole property where Joda lives, would be about 40 acres. Joda's paddock in particular would be at least probably 5-6 acres by itself. Feeling there, tapir. Let's have a look. You are correct, Brittany. Orangutan was your favourite, Hayley. You can go back to the orangutans. Yeah, a little later on. How many steps have I done, Thomas? I don't know whether it would actually count with the phone being in the gimbal, so can't give you an honest answer there. Definitely not as many as I do at work. Like on an average day at the stable, I'm covering 20,000 plus steps usually. If I'm not on treadmills, that is. If I'm on the treadmills, it's definitely not that. I'll probably get between about 8 to 10,000, but if I'm on the ground working with the horses and handling the horses like all over the place, and yeah, it gets to 20,000 easy. I'm quite sure that you've been my Sizzle. That is very nice of you to say that. That's yeah, that's amazing. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, good question, Stacey. Yes. So far, my favourite has been the giraffes, and yeah, you guys coming in to keep me company all day here at the zoo. Oh, this is another entrance. This is like the back entrance. Okay, it's pretty cool. So there we are. Oh, there are dingoes here. Who asked about dingoes before? They are here. Yeah, they've got dingoes here. And they've got another tiger over this side as well. Yeah, Brittany, they've got dingoes here. I'm really looking forward to seeing this, the reticulated python as well. They are the longest snake in the world, guys. I only came not that long ago, but probably the big butted. Oh, the baboons hip hop. Yeah, no, they're pretty cool. Pretty cool to see the baboons. I don't know if they'd have something to eat in the zoo shop, maybe, in there, or not. I'll have to have a look. Probably not, actually. No, it looks like a gift shop. The leopard. When's gift shop time? I can do that right at the end, Stace. Closed for a private function. Ooh, I can't go in there. Damn, someone's rented it out. And that little cafe thing is closed, so I can't go there, guys. Send you a postcard. Brittany, I can do that. I can do that for you. They have platypus. Was there a platypus? Oh, I can't go up there. Yeah, was there a platypus on the board, Nathan? Keep watch over those babies. Well, there's a toilet. All right, I might actually stop the stream here, guys. Take this opportunity to take a quick piss, go and find something to eat, and then yeah, start the second part of my stream in a bit. So yep, over in the wet area. Okay, Nathan, I'll get to it. Yeah, but it's cool to see that they do have some platypuses here. But yeah, see you soon, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning into the first part of the stream. Been live for 207 minutes, so it's been a long time. Everyone just strolling through. Give me a sub, turn the notification bell on, because I am doing a part 2 to this stream. We haven't seen the entire zoo yet. We've only pretty much seen half of it, so yeah, another big part of the stream still to come. Yeah, time for lunch, time to take a quick piss, You guys know I'll have a quick piss on, usually on stream, but this time I won't take one on stream. So it's like the only place to eat is not even open. Nah, that's not the only place. We did pass there was over near the orangutans, there was like a big sort of cafe area there. So yeah, there is somewhere to eat. But yeah, for now guys, I will, no, I won't take a quick piss on stream. It'd be a bit weird if I streamed in the toilet. So I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, thank you guys for coming in and spending the morning with me. I'll yeah, have a quick break and I'll be live in about maybe half an hour, 40 minutes. Give me like 40 minutes, I reckon. I might go a bit earlier than that, but you know the deal. Chuck your notifications on and you'll see when I go live again. But yeah, for now guys, yeah, take it easy. Thank you again for all the support. I really do appreciate it more than I can put into words. I've been wanting to do this for a while. The zoo, we got rained out the first time we were gonna come here, but yeah. Oh, see that girl there guys, the one in the yellow shirt? She's really tall. She's like just a little bit taller than me. But anyway, yeah, anyway guys, make sure you get an armband or a hand stamp for whatever it takes. Yeah, I won't go out of the zoo sizzle. I think I'll stay in here. But yeah. Anyway guys, take care. Thank you a little bit. Thank you for coming in, and you've been here like, well, you guys have been here pretty much the whole time. It's been a fucking long stream. So yeah guys, take it easy and I will see you soon. Thank you very much.